Hello.
Hi.
This is Melissa.
And this is Kat.
Happy third podiversary.
Happy third podiversary.
It's like late February. It's either like the 16th or the 29th.
Somewhere in there.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but I know it's the end of February.
Yeah.
Sorry. 3 years. Let's reminisce. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow. That's beautiful.
That was so funny.
I did get you a gift.
I got you a gift.
And both of our gifts came on time.
On time.
Listen.
Has never happened. Mostly it's my fault, but.
Well, mine got stuck in Texas because apparently there was like a storm there or something. I don't know, current events, but it came today. So
yeah, yours actually got here like way earlier than I thought it was going to. I've had it for like a week and a half.
Do you want to go first? You want me to go first? How do you want to do this?
I kind of want you to go first.
Okay, give it to me. I love presents.
You have to. It's like upside down, so.
Oh God.
I don't know if you should turn
Try
it.
it
Yeah,
out.
turn it over.
Oh my God, Kat, what is this? It's mechanical. Oh my God. I'm gonna cry. Stop it. It is like a neon sign and it says Tragical Podcast.
Isn't it so cool?
I'm literally gonna cry. It's so cute. Oh my God, I can't wait to hang this.
I couldn't decide if I wanted to do that color or like our purple, but that color felt more like you. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm obsessed. Oh my God, I cannot wait to plug this in.
isn't it so freaking cool?
Yes. I am so obsessed. Oh my God, it's so cute. I'm crying in the club opening a gift ASMR. Oh my God, it's so cute.
Yay.
Thank you. I love it.
I'm glad you like it.
I
You're
can't
so
wait to
hard to shop for.
plug it in, and then when I edit, I can be like, Tragical Podcast.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'll hand you yours.
Okay.
Hold on. So big. It's so big. Oh my goodness. Yeah, put that over there. Okay, yours. I might need to like explain it.
Oh God.
But-
Okay.
Okay. Do you know what it is?
A soundbite?
Okay, so it's called a waveform.
I was
But,
close.
but guess what it says?
Tragical?
No, I
does
thought
it
about
say?
getting tragical. That's a great guess. It's you saying Stop,
that is so funny. I'm never taking it off.
Oh my God. There was a process to this. Okay. So
That
at
is
first,
so funny.
I was going to get you like wall art. That was like our first episode, like the waveform of our first episode. And then I hated all of them. They were all very like, just something like, I don't know, like a very basic bitch would buy.
Yeah.
Like they weren't like very you. Like I hated all of them. So then I was like scrolling, trying to look for like one that was more like cute and like pop and like bubbly and not like boring, basic, like every Airbnb has a wall art like this kind of. And then I saw that. And then, of course, I couldn't get our full episode because it would be like way too much.
It'd be a choker.
So then I was going to get you saying Tragical. But then I was like, that's fucking weird. Like Kat saying the name of her own podcast. Like, I don't know why. I feel like that'd be weird to get as a necklace. But then I was like, what if I got Because you're
I say
Kat.
it so much.
And it's your brand.
Listen, my second grade teacher used to call me Miss That's how often I
You're
say it, y'all.
literally- You are Miss
I am Miss
So it's literally just a waveform of you saying
love it. Cute. I like it.
People are gonna be like, what is that? And you're gonna be like,
It's me saying
No, just say And if they're like, what? Just be like,
I love it. Obsessed. I'm not gonna put it on now because my nails are gonna take forever to put it on.
No,
but
we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Let me plug in my neon sign. Hold on.
Yeah, BRB.
Please hold.
We'll come back.
In other news, I quit my job. I can't talk about it right now. I'll talk about it someday.
Maybe 10 years from now when the trauma has passed.
This is the third job I have quit. Not like put in my 2 weeks. This is the third job I have walked out of in the past year.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
I'm just done. I'm just fed up and I'm just not, I don't owe you 2 weeks.
No.
Like, I'm sorry you fucking suck, but I'm not giving you 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I hate you. I don't owe you shit. If I'm so fucking replaceable, baby, then replace
me. Right. Bye.
Why am I giving you 2 weeks? You'll be okay. You'll be fine. You think you're fucking fine without me now. So anyway, I'm not butthurt about anything.
No, we're thriving.
But I did get a job with Kat. So we're both gonna be working from home.
It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be fun.
And we're gonna have like similar schedules, so that'll be nice. Hell yeah.
We're basically like coworkers, and this home is our office.
Well, it's funny because this is the third job that we've worked together now.
Yeah.
Bath and Body Works. Well, Bath and Body Works, you worked together for
also,
like
we worked at Lowe's hotels together, just never at the same place.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
Weird.
So technically, yeah, 4 jobs, but like 3 like in the same place.
And Disney, I guess. We both worked at Disney.
Yeah, but never like in the same area.
And Universal. You were a scare actor while I was ops for Horror Nights.
Oh, shit.
We just have had the same job.
Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, I feel like siblings do that, right? Do other siblings do that?
Can do, I can do better.
That's facts, though. You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking.
She's
in
gonna
my interview
run this shit.
And Kat's boss, my new boss, was like, "You're nothing like Kat." I was like, "I know."
Correct.
I'm like, Kat times 4,000.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
We're also starting March Madness.
Oh my God, you guys, this one is so fun.
And that'll be whatever, next Monday. And we're doing flops this year. What was the lineup? Hold on, I'll pull it up.
Disney movies that did not
flopped.
do well in the box office.
Flopping. Flippity flop.
Not necessarily ones that, aren't cult classics now, but
That flopped at the time.
yeah.
Tomorrowland.
I still haven't seen that.
Saw it in theaters. Girl, it's so bad. If you guys vote for Tomorrowland, I'm coming for you. No, I'm kidding. Vote for whatever.
The only reason I know anything about that movie is because when we worked at Test Track, people used to come up to us at the exit and ask for the freaking pins all day. And it had been like a year or more since they had been doing that.
I have never wanted to leave a movie theater so badly in my life.
Oh my God,
I mean,
no
it was
way.
so bad. The only redeeming quality is George Clooney is in it. Like, and you get to look at his face. It's so bad. It's so uncomfortably bad.
Oh no.
Like, it's so stupid.
I can't wait until we eventually watch that, whether it's for March Madness or just in the future. I cannot wait.
Yeah. Around the World in 80 Days.
That I've seen.
I told Kat, I was like, isn't that the one with like the hot, like the weirdly hot British guy? And I was right. And then Jackie Chan's in it?
Yes.
I truly did not know that.
I've definitely seen that. Mom loves that movie, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if it's good or bad. I just know that hot British dude is in it.
Yeah.
Mars Needs Moms.
I don't know that I've ever seen that one either.
I don't even know if I've ever heard of it.
Okay. I've heard of it. I just never seen it.
Like, I really don't.
Unsure.
I was like, is this a Disney movie? I had to confirm 27 times.
Yeah.
John Carter.
Okay, personally, love that movie.
No idea what it's about.
You've never seen John Carter?
No, babe.
Shut the fuck up. Mom watches it constantly. It's so good, actually.
He kind of looks like somebody. I remember when I was like, I looked up the photo of it. I was like, oh, he looks like somebody.
Yeah, like he lands on this planet and there's like no, like the gravity is different, so he like jump runs because his like body density because of Earth.
Terrible.
No, it's
Shut
so
up.
good. And of course he has a fall in love with an alien bitch. No, it's so good. I love it.
He like looks like somebody. Hold
I don't
on.
remember who's in it, respectfully.
You know who he looked like to me from just like one of the photos, not in all of them. He looked like Casey Fry. Comedian.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys know who Casey Fry is.
I hope so. The video.
Well, some people are uncultured. I'm sure if you looked up
Please
Casey
look him
Fry,
up.
you'd be like, oh, I know who that is.
And watch the dancing video. It plays in my head 24/7.
I mean, just like just a couple of the images, he kind of looks like Casey Fry a little bit, but not really. Anyway, what's John Carter about? Why is his name John Carter? I already hate it. Don't pick that one either.
He's an Earthling on a planet that's not Earth.
And then we got Treasure Planet.
Okay, well, that one slaps.
I personally think Treasure Planet is one of the best movies ever, and it is up against Home on the Range, which again I think
It's
is
another good
one of the
one.
best movies ever.
Yeah.
I don't know why either of those flopped. They were ahead of their time.
They were ahead of their time. I agree.
Home on the Range, when the bad guy does his like dance number,
Yeah.
I truly was.
It's so
I
good.
was in awe. I was in shock. I was like, this is art.
Unexpected art. Yes.
Like, this is camp. This is art.
it is camp. I think that's why I like it. It's very camp. Yeah.
And I don't think anybody likes Home on the Range except for me. I haven't seen it in a long time though, so maybe it sucks.
I think
It could be a dinosaur
it's
situation.
like poorly animated and like I think it's so fun.
It's like drawn. It's not animated.
Okay, well it like looks all right.
So those two, Fantasia 2000, which I can't believe flopped. That's such a banger.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think anybody liked Fantasia either. So
yeah, that's fair.
Fantasia 2000 is the one with the yo-yo
and the spring
and the construction
goddess.
Worker. Yeah, and the spring goddess
yeah.
and the whales. Bitch, you fucking know I love me
As
a
we over
whale.
here giving a synopsis of the movie.
Of the film. And then we also have Rescuers Down Under.
Which I liked. The second one is the man with the shotgun. He has like the kimono dragon thing.
Kimono dragon?
Yeah.
Kimono dragon. It's
Komodo dragon. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, yeah, he's got like the Komodo dragon, and there's the eagle.
Yeah, there's an eagle, and there's like a kid.
There's a little boy because the first one was a little girl,
and he's fucking ugly.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, don't vote for that one.
Roast
either.
a child.
I'm kidding.
Roast a child. Why don't you?
Tells you guys how to vote. So, which one do you think is gonna win?
Oh, I think Treasure Planet's gonna win.
Yeah, but are we voting for like our favorite, like,
or like the most tragical?
I like this flop, or are we flopping flops? Like, are we like saying like, oh, that one's more flop?
I don't know. How should we ask them to vote?
No,
that's the question.
It's up to you, really. I guess you could do it either way. You could pick it because you like the movie, or you could pick it because
you think it's the biggest flop.
You think it's flopping hard.
Okay, if we're going off of favorites, I think Treasure Planet. If we're going off the floppiest flop, I hated that. I'm so sorry. Those words just left my mouth. What were they again? Read them off.
Tomorrowland, Around the World, Mars Needs Moms, John Carter, Treasure Planet, Home on the Range, Fantasia 2000, Rescuers Down Under.
I think if we're going for, as I said earlier, floppiest flop, I would say maybe Mars Needs Moms or Around the World. I don't know.
You have to pick one.
Okay, Mars Needs Moms.
Okay.
Because out of all of those, I have not, or Tomorrowland because I haven't seen that either, but I'm going to go with Mars Needs Moms or Treasure Planet if we're going off of like favorites of the flops.
Yeah, I have to say out of all of these, Treasure Planet would be like one I actually enjoy. Mm-hmm. I just love Home on the Range. I just don't think people know about her.
Yeah, it's fair.
I want that one to win, though.
Maybe they'll vote for that one because they want us to watch it.
I would say floppiest flop. I'm going Tomorrowland. I just don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but it is so bad.
I believe you.
We're going to post something, so put your guesses.
Yeah.
Get
ready.
The gram.
Get ready.
I'm so excited. I love March Madness.
I know. It's really fun every year.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
What was the first year we did?
90s movies? DComs. Or was that last year?
Last year we did DComs.
I think the first year was 90s.
Oh, yeah, we did a 90s theme.
I was fucking smart.
And Lion King one. Mm-hmm. We also did like 20 movies or some shit.
Yeah, we really scaled back this year because we realized, one, it takes too long to vote. Like, I mean...
Yeah. Well, it was just too many movies.
Yeah.
It took too much time.
Yeah.
So we had to like find a category that wasn't
massive.
There's way more flops in this too. I mean, we had to narrow down the flops.
Oh, we had a list, y'all.
We had a list of flops.
We sure did.
We should have put the cutting room floor ones on here.
Yeah, right.
I don't remember all of them. I texted them all to you.
Yeah.
Last year we did DComs and Xenon one.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
I do love Xenon. That movie still tracks.
Make my heart go boom, boom, boom. My supernova girl.
All right. We should get to the episode, probably.
I guess so.
It's kind of a long movie.
Yeah, really.
This will be our first 2-hour episode.
Oh, God, please no.
Tragical.
So this time,
we're here to tell you why
Cinderella
is tragical.
Kat picked this movie because our first movie we ever did was the OG Cinderella.
Yes. And I personally think this is the best, the most well done live action. For
I do
me
love
personally.
this live action. I think this one and Aladdin. I love Aladdin. I think just a bit more. I don't know. Will Smith did slap.
You also hate the Jasmine song in that one.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember that.
I don't hate any song in this one.
That's fair. There's not really.
I just fast forward through it. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Anyway, I have some fun facts.
Great.
Some of these are kind of long, but they're really good. There was a lot of really good ones, but I narrowed it down to what I personally think are the best ones. But a total of 10,000 Swarovski crystals were placed one by one on the blue dress and in Lily James's hair.
Who cares? No, I'm kidding.
That's a lot.
Could have been fucking rhinestones. I don't know.
Nah.
The difference.
You could tell the difference between Swarovski crystals and rhinestones.
I'm glad you think so.
You definitely can tell. Maybe not you, but I like the royal you. Like people can tell. Okay, anyway. I didn't notice this one and now I want to watch it again. I feel like we always find one where we're like, we want to watch it again to see it. But I love this one. In the ballroom dance, many of the dress designs of the other dancers are based on the dresses of various Disney princesses. Those from Belle, Tiana, Aurora, Snow White, Mulan, and Ariel can all be spotted.
That's cute.
I guess because I'm so focused on them dancing, I never pay attention.
I only see Cinderella.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Going back to that dancing scene though, Cate Blanchett revealed that there was one instance where she did not feel in character as Lady Tremaine. It was when Richard Madden and Lily James began to dance. It made me feel like I just wanted to weep. You just don't see that. You don't see those grand romantic moments where you say, yes, there is a couple of beautiful, really difficult lifts, and everyone just erupts into applause naturally when it happened because it was so beautiful and because I think you really genuinely are rooting for her. So she like broke character multiple times, she said, during filming.
They were like, Kate, face.
Yeah, you're supposed to be a bitch. You're supposed to hate being here. They would just like pan away from her. Like so many scenes.
They had to blur her face out.
So lovely. Like that's cute.
I love their love.
I love this one. And this is something that I personally have noticed, but according to costume designer Sandy Powell, she didn't want Ella's main outfit to be rags or a patchwork dress. Instead, Cinderella wears a dress that gradually deteriorates and fades in color, but looked like something she would have worn in happier days when her father was still alive.
Yeah, I love that.
She just stays in the same dress, and instead of them like forcing her to wear rags, she just wears the same dress the whole time.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I mean, it's sad, but you know, I get it.
So cute. Look at her haggard
Look at
appearance.
her rags. Also, this one I've never noticed, but again, now I feel like I have to watch it to see. Cinderella's house, as opposed to the prince's castle, has the same architecture on a smaller scale as Cinderella's castle at Walt Disney World. I always wonder every time I watch it, I'm like, why doesn't the prince's castle look like Cinderella Castle? But it's because they made the house look like it. I guess I just never really paid attention.
I noticed that the planters in front of the house were a different colored stone than the stairs, but that's just because I have OCD.
Okay. Well, those are all my fun facts. We get those from the Internet Movie Database.
Or Badadays if you're nasty.
Yeah, man. And those will be linked on our website.
Which is linked in the show notes.
The show notes.
The show notes. So, Cinderella.
Mm-hmm.
She has a mom and a dad.
It's shocking for a Disney movie. I know she has both.
Yeah, it's what's her face? You said it while we were watching it. The mom.
Oh yeah. The she plays Peggy Carter. Fuck, what is her name? I know it.
Oh, her real name.
Her real name.
Sarah.
It's very British. She has a very British name. Anyway, she's Peggy Carter in the Marvel Universe.
Mary.
Nope. Why'd you say it like that?
It's really the most British name I could think of. And I landed on Mary.
Haley Atwell.
So Peggy Carter, blonde Peggy Carter.
Yeah, that wig is bad. It's really bad.
And dad, Mr. Cinderella's dad.
Mr. Ella's dad.
Yeah, she's just Ella. Sorry. Act cool. She's just Ella.
Act cool. Don't fuck it up.
She's a baby, and then she's like a kid. And they have like a perfect life. Dad's a traveling merchant. So he like goes off on little selling trips to sell stuff.
Some merchants do.
Yeah, what's he selling?
They have a farm. I would assume farm stuff. Right?
He just puts like 12 chickens in his pocket.
Back in those days, where do you think they got like turnips from?
Stop. You think he was selling vegetables?
They quite literally own a vegetable and animal farm.
Not in that house, baby. They're not selling turnips.
What was he selling? I need you to tell me then. What do you think he was selling? What do you think his wares were?
You can't be serious.
But my question is, what else could he be selling?
I don't know. Not vegetables. You think they have that fucking mini mansion and a full staff of people?
You think everyone in whatever time this took place was selling those giant ass pumpkins that man had?
You gotta stop. So yeah, Dad's selling turnips. Dad's going to sell.
But he kept going to Paris. Like, what is, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is he selling in fucking Paris that they don't have in Paris? Pumpkins. They can't grow pumpkins and turnips in Paris.
Anyway, he's selling shit. I don't know what. I'm fucking not speculating.
I hope it's pumpkins.
Apparently it's turnips. And then Mom stays home and her and Ella just fuck about the house and feed the chickens. And...
You know how people talk about like they were born in like the wrong time and then people are like, well, then you wouldn't be able to vote. Okay.
That's fine. Ella was like painting and petting chickens.
Yeah, what does she do all day?
Singing, braiding her hair. Looked fun.
I think that sounds so much better than the life I'm currently living. I have debt. I have a job. I don't want any of that.
They're out there making fucking $500,000 off turnips every year.
I have to be in an arranged marriage with a man who's probably going to die in 7 years from dysentery and pop out some kids and live in a mansion. Okay, bet.
Yeah. So anyway, when Ella is like 10 or some shit, we're like 9 seconds into this movie. Her mom gets sick and dies. And on her deathbed, she tells Ella to have courage and be kind. And that she's really sorry that she's gonna die. It's real sad.
She tells Ella that she has more kindness in her little finger than most people have in their whole body.
R.I.P. Peggy Carter.
Bye, Peggy with the bad wig.
And then Ella gets older. She's like a teenager now, late teens.
Yeah.
We'll say like 18. It's not really important.
Yeah, I don't know.
Her and her dad are chilling on the couch and he's like, hey, I met this lady. Actually, I already knew her. I knew her husband. Actually, I did some work with her husband.
He died.
He's a goner. And Ella is like, bro, if you are trying to tell me that you married some other bitch, it's totally fine. And he's like, okay, yeah, I married some other bitch. Also, great news. She has 2 daughters your age.
Oh my God, besties.
And Ella's like fucking lit. Like, that sounds like so much fun. I'm going to have sisters and a new mom. Great. Good times.
Her only friends currently are Mr. Goose, who is, as you guessed, a goose. And some mice.
And the chickens. Don't you forget about the chickens.
Yeah, those are her only friends.
Yeah, the mice are her besties. Gus is the big, he's like a rat.
Yeah, and Jacques is a Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. A gender bend. We love it.
A queen. The 2 daughters and new stepmommy show up in their cute little carriage. The 2 daughters are immediately mean to Cinderella. They like pick on her and they bully her. I'm so sorry. They're so mean to Ella. And they bully her. And then stepmommy steps out of the carriage. One Miss Kate Blanchett, love of my life. She could be the evilest bitch ever. She's so damn hot.
She could hit me with a 4x4.
I would thank her.
Yeah, I'd be like, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that, Miss Kate Blanchett.
10 out of 10. Great actress.
She does evil so well.
She does do evil really well, but she could play like anything.
Yeah. So stepmommy kind of ignores Ella and she's like, all right, let me get into this dusty ass cottage.
She's jealous of her because she's so fucking beautiful. And she's like, damn, look at my fucking busted ass daughters.
Yeah. Lily James, fucking stunning. Also, she auditioned for the role of Anastasia.
And they were like,
you're too hot to play cute. An ugly
anyway, you're Cinderella now.
Yeah,
she literally is so perfect.
She's so pretty.
I hate her so much.
I want to punch her in the throat, but also make out with her at the same time. Anyway, stepmommy likes to gamble and throw parties.
I love that for her. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm not
knit.
I'm with Lady Tremaine.
Embroider?
Yeah, whatever like knit. Yeah, whatever sewing was happening with Ella and her mom. That's great and all, but no.
Okay,
picnics. I'm out. I'm the gambling and smoking and drinking kind of lady.
Here's my question: is Tremaine her past married name?
Yes.
Okay. She didn't take Ella's dad's last name.
I suppose not.
I always wondered that.
I think they just referred to her as the Lady Tremaine. And then I guess when What's-His-Face dies, spoiler alert, she just is like, whatever, I'm fucking Lady Tremaine.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. That is a good question.
Yeah, because like, is Ella's last name Tremaine?
No, because he said something about Mr. Tremaine or Lord Tremaine or whatever.
Oh, does he? I missed that. She said, "I'm not taking your name, you peasant."
It's a lot of paperwork in 14 whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure. So Dad is going on a merchant trip.
He's gonna go sell them turnips.
Yeah, in France. They don't have them. They don't have turnips and
Paris
and chickens in France.
In Paris.
So
they're in France already.
Are they?
Yeah. He's going to Paris. Paris is a city in France.
They're already in France?
Yes.
No, they're not.
Where do you fucking think they are? Yes.
Not France.
Yes, France, baby.
Since when?
The whole movie, the whole time, forever.
I don't think so.
What are you talking about?
I don't think it takes place.
What do you think? They're in Hungary?
No, but they're like in the UK.
They're in France. They're in the French countryside.
I think it's just indistinct European, and he just happens to go to France.
He goes to Paris.
Okay, so he goes to Paris.
Whatever. It's not important. He can't go to France if he's in France, is what I'm saying.
Right, but I don't think they're in France. So I'm going to continue to say he's going to France.
But we don't know. For the sake of not knowing, we can't say he's going to France.
Okay, he's going to Paris, France. Whatever.
We know he's
to sell his fucking pumpkins and chickens and turnips.
He's going to Paris. We don't know if he's going to France.
Anyway, he tells Ella he's gonna be gone for months. Yeah, that's why I think they're not in France. Because if they're in France, that's gonna take him months to get there.
They have a horse and carriage.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, so apparently the stepsisters asked for lace and parasols, and he asks Ella what she wants brought back from Paris. She says that she wants the first branch that brushes his arm. So the whole way there, he's thinking of her. And then when the branch comes back, it means that he came back with the branch.
Yeah, every time he has to be like, this fucking branch.
This fucking branch I have to carry to Paris. He's selling his fucking turnips and he's like, don't buy that branch. That branch is not for sale, actually.
Branch for sale? Oh, no, sorry.
No, it's for my weird-ass 17-year-old who just wanted a fucking branch that touched me.
It's so sweet, though. And they embrace so hard. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like he had a premonition or something.
I think she had a premonition. She felt weird about it.
They both felt weird about it.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys. Listen to your gut. I don't know. Papa shouldn't have gone because guess what? He fucking dies.
Yeah.
Also, Lady Tremaine tells Ella that she can sleep in the attic while she renovates the house.
Yeah, stepsisters are arguing over their tiny ass room. So Ella's like, oh, my room is biggest. They can share mine. And she's like, well, actually, you can sleep in the fucking attic. If they're sharing a room, why does she gotta sleep in the attic? What's the stepsister's room gonna be now? The rhombus room?
Tells her the rhombus room. Yeah, it's Lucifer's room.
Yeah, right.
Also, Lucifer's so cute.
Oh my god, he's so
Looks
cute.
like Dinah, but gray.
Yeah.
Ner. And she also tells Ella not the rumpus room. She also tells Ella that her mom's taste was poor, and I'm like,
yeah, she's like, I can't wait to get rid of all this dumb shit in this house.
Both can be true at the same time. Like the house can be gaudy in some type of way,
stunning,
and be great, and then you can also have your style and it be great. Imagine you move into like your new husband's house and clearly his
obviously
ex-wife decorated it.
His widow. They're not ex.
Oh yeah, well,
his widow. Well,
till death do us part.
The widow. So Ella goes up to the attic with her box of shit.
She loves it though.
Yeah, there's already like a cot up there. She doesn't even get to bring her furniture. She literally gets like a cot that she just throws a blanket over. The mice are already vibing up there, so she, gets to hang out with them even more.
And she's far, far away from Lady Tremaine and her stepsister, so she's like, this is great. Love it up here.
Yeah, but also, when we're talking about attic, we don't mean like you pull down the stairs and, climb up. It's like in a fucking tower, like 27 flights up.
Bigger than this house, so it's fine.
I don't know that I could take all those stairs every day, though.
Is there a bathroom up there?
Does this have a bathroom?
No.
No, they're shitting in a hole outside.
Chamber pot in it.
Very ladylike.
They're chamber pot in it for sure. So Ella feeds the animals just because she likes to. I mean, they have servants, but she just likes to feed the animals. She's like, sticking her fingers in the fucking porridge and shit, being a little brat.
Oh my God.
Her new stepsisters are attempting art.
Yeah. One of them singing. Not well. Very off key.
I wouldn't even say off key. I would just say Terribly.
The other one disrespects beautiful Kate Blanchett by drawing her real fucked up. Kind of illegal.
And Ella's kind of laughing to herself, and Lady Tremaine sees it.
I mean, Ella's perfect, so.
Yeah. So Ella gets letters from her dad. They're like her only thing that's keeping her going. And then one day, Farmer John comes to the door and is like, your dad died, but he did give me this branch to give to you. And you and your mother were the only thing he talked about in his dying moments, which is so sweet. But Lady Tremaine hears that and she's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Fuck that guy.
She's so salty.
Clearly she doesn't love him, so what does it matter?
Yeah,
I guess.
Why do you care? Why do people care so much?
Couldn't tell you.
God, I just don't care at all.
Yeah, no. And the stepsisters are just like, what about my lace and parasols?
Yeah, Ella got her branch, but they didn't get their lace and parasols.
Also, stepmommy is like, where the fuck are we going to live now? Like, where are we going to get an income from?
Yeah, she's super pissed that he left them
destitution. I'm glad we went to the same word.
That's fucked up. Anyway, the house gets dismissed because they can't afford to keep them, obviously.
Yeah. Like, who's going to pay them? Lucifer? Right. They ain't selling turnips to Perry no more.
Ella, unfortunately, becomes a servant in her own home, but she treats the mice like kings and makes them little dinners every night, and it's so cute.
She makes them a little table.
They're like her besties. And sometimes the attic is too cold to sleep in, so she sleeps next to the fireplace in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I bet it's nice and warm down there, though.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's nice.
She's been on the stone floor, though. I'm sure that's not comfortable.
Yeah, but it's been next to the fire all day, but that shit's hot as fuck.
I bet. Okay, stone is not going to like get comfier, though, just because it's warmer. It's still stone. It's still hard.
Yeah, but she's been servanting all day, so I bet she's real tired. I don't think, she probably just like lays her head down and goes to bed.
Lock the fuck up.
Well, she'll work it off in the morning.
That's true. Anyway, so because she sleeps next to the fireplace, obviously like the soot and ashes gets all over her in her sleep. So the stepsisters joke and start calling her Cinderella. Wow. Wonder how they came up with that. So smart.
Yeah, and Ella's like, great. I love that.
I'll take it.
She's just truly so sad. She goes down to the kitchen. She accidentally throws a dish on the ground and starts crying. She's trying to be kind.
Yeah, and they're being fucking cunts.
You can only be fucking nice for so fucking long before you snap.
Yeah, for real. So she goes on a little horsey ride.
Yeah, she is riding this horse, no saddle, no reins.
So while she's riding through the forest at like breakneck speeds, just because she's pissed as fuck.
Hair dreaded. Hasn't brushed her hair in
a
week and a half. Maybe more.
She's looking a little rough. She's still covered in
soot.
Are
you kidding me? I wish I looked half as hot as freaking Cinderella with shit on her face and hair and dreadlocks.
Her eyebrows? So perfect.
Bro, I literally light hair and dark eyebrows that's what I have. Cause clearly I'm trying to be her. But
I'm trying to be Lily James.
She's just, her eyebrow shape is so
it's
perfect.
So good. That fucking bitch. How dare she?
I want them. And that's her face. Like it looks like that.
I know, it looks like that.
Fuck.
It's so rude.
It's not fair.
Anyway, so she's going through the forest on her horse and she comes across a massive buck. Who's being chased down by a hunting party.
His name is Mr. Stag.
Okay.
Get it together. That's the scariest fucking animal I have ever seen.
If I came across that in the wild, I would have shit my pants straight up on that horse. Would have shit my pants and then passed out in my shit. Like that horse would have run me down. Like, bye. No, that thing was massive and scary.
Why?
That's what they really look like, dude.
No.
In the what? Yes.
What did he eat?
They don't look like Bambi.
A bucket of steroids or something.
There wasn't smog making them like all fucked up.
You know those videos of the kangaroos that are like super
fucking jacked?
Yo, that was this stag, bro. He ate 3 other stags for breakfast. Mm-hmm. He was so big.
He was really scary.
Anyway, he scares the horse, so the horse starts running, and then they hear the
hunting party?
Sure. And one of the people in the hunting party sees Ella's horse just fucking going ham, and she's trying to slow it down. So he runs alongside her and slows her horse down for her.
He's so fine. Richard Madden. Anyway, so Ella, now Cinderella, yells at this man who helped her slow down for scaring the stag. She's like, you can't kill that magnificent creature, you dumb bitch. That's so rude. And he's like, okay, bestie, what are you talking about?
He's like, sorry, I've never considered the stag's feelings before.
You should do better.
Ella, the first vegetarian.
Yeah, right. She won't give him her name. He asks for it and she's like, no, that's okay. And he's like shocked that she doesn't know who he is. And he says, you can just call me Kit. Baby, I'll call you whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever you say is fine.
Yeah. He was one of my favorites in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
He's so fine.
And then he dies.
Yeah, rip. Sorry, spoilers if you've never seen the first 5 seasons of Game of Thrones.
He tells Ella that he is a apprentice at the castle. He's learning his craft.
Mm-hmm. And then another man from the hunting party goes to call him back and he starts to say, Your Highness. And then he goes, Kit, my name is Kit. Just Kit, coming.
And he's like, great, Kit, let's go. Also from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but he's a bad guy.
Yeah, he's the guy he's like one of the whatevers
in the desert.
This makes sense. One of the leaders of the desert place.
Mm-hmm. That tries to
and then he kills all the other leaders of the desert place. And then he tries to make Daenerys marry him. And she says, honey.
Yeah, he steals all her dragons.
That guy. He's in this too.
Yeah. He's the captain of the guard, the royal guard.
Yeah. So he is like madly in love with her. She won't give him her name. She thinks he's pretty hot too, though. And she's like, well, maybe I'll see you around sometime. And he's like, I highly fucking doubt it. Give me your name. And she's like, okay, bye. Please don't kill Mr. Stag.
Yeah, right.
He's my friend.
Thanks, Bessie.
He's very handsome.
So cool. He's not handsome. He's frightening.
He's on fucking steroids.
Yeah, man.
Kit is back at the castle. He's talking to his father, the king, because, he's the prince.
Casual.
The king is sick. He's not doing, the heart is not pumping.
The heart ain't heartin'.
The heart ain't heartin'.
The heart ain't heartin'.
And the king is like, I really want to make sure that you like get married and you're all set up before I kick the bucket. You know what I mean? And Kit is telling his dad that, okay, well, when I have this like bachelorette ball, basically, like where you invite all the princesses or whatever, why don't you invite like everybody, all the eligible maidens in the kingdom? Because it'll be great for the people.
Yeah. They'll
think it's a fun time.
It's a ball. Who doesn't want to go to a fucking ball?
Yeah. So just invite all the pretty ladies. Like, obviously, I'm going to marry a princess, but like, just invite them. You know, like the peasants, they love that shit. Let them come to the palace. It'll be great. And then, Kit gets his picture taken, whatever, his photo painted, his whatever.
Portrait painted. You were almost so close with all the correct words, but his picture taken in the 1400s, aka his portrait painted.
So like paint. And the painter guy falls off his little swing.
It's kind of funny.
Cut to Ella shopping in the town market with one of her like old house people.
Yeah, she used to work on the farm. Yeah, Who else did she talk to? The fucking mice, bro. Like she didn't have friends. She just had the
mice are in her pocket though.
The mice and the servants
at the market. She's like whispering to them like, "Yes, I'm gonna get you corn. Don't worry.
Don't worry, Gus, I got you."
The royal spokespeople.
Yeah, well, I couldn't remember what those were called either. The announcers.
Mm-hmm. What are they called? Yeah, announcers, sure.
Okay.
They come and they let everybody know that there's going to be a grand ball in 2 weeks and all of the eligible bachelorettes in the kingdom are welcome to attend.
Woo! So Ella brings the news back to her stepmommy and sisters, and stepmommy is like, oh my God, we're going to get 3 beautiful dresses made. I'm so excited. And Ella's like, oh my God, you're going to get a dress made for me? And they all laugh in her face.
She does look pretty stupid though.
Yeah, stepmommy's like, no, the 3rd dress is for me, you dumb bitch, but thanks for trying.
Yeah, she said, you'll be in the attic. Remember the attic?
Yeah.
You'll be there.
You'll be there. Bye.
But she still makes Ella go to the seamstress and order the dresses.
Yeah,
but, she doesn't get to go.
Her stepsisters and her stepmom, but not one for herself.
Back at the palace, Kit cannot stop thinking about the girl from the forest.
Me either.
And he is talking to the captain of the guard. And he's like, oh, so that's why you invited all of the eligible maidens, because you think bitch from the woods is going to show up.
Bitch from the woods.
And Kit is like, no.
Maybe.
No.
He's like blushing.
And then the Duke, who is Daddy Skarsgård, who is my future father-in-law, IRL, he is like, you have to marry a princess. and you have to marry a princess with a bigger kingdom so that we can have a bigger kingdom. And Kit is like, yeah, I know that.
Politics, yeah, we get it.
But he's like, I'm not fucking marrying. I'm marrying
that bitch from the woods.
Find that bitch from the woods.
Damn, bro.
And he's like, yeah, a princess. Okay, yep. Also in this scene, they were fencing and Kit is really sweaty.
Yeah, it's really nice. Anyway, Ella is helping her stepsisters get ready. The stepsisters just constantly talk about murdering each other.
They also are saying that men are fools, though, so I'm kind of with him on that one.
Yeah, but they're going to murder each other so one can marry the prince. They think they have a shot, so they're going to murder the other one so the other one doesn't have a chance.
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
One of us meets Kit.
I'm taking you down.
Okay, great. I'm fucking murdering you.
Okay, but we're like attractive. Those two are all right.
No, they're pretty.
Okay.
They're both gorgeous girls.
Anyway, they're wearing like some wild ass shit. They break a tiara that one of them was gonna, I think Anastasia was gonna wear. She still ends up wearing the broken tiara in pieces in her hair. They look great. Ella goes up to the attic and she has taken one of her mom's old dresses and fixed it up and sewn some new stuff to it.
It's literally so cute.
It is really pretty.
It's pink like the dress that Cinderella makes in the original movie. It's so cute.
It's so cute. It's got like a little like bow.
The mice did not fucking make it. They helped.
I don't know that they did. I think Ella did it all on her own in this one.
They were there for like moral support.
Yeah. Moral support for sure.
They weren't cutting with scissors or stealing beads from Lucifer or anything.
Or stabbing each other almost with the needle
But they were definitely there for moral support.
I think so.
Okay, great.
Okay. So Ella comes down in her cute little pink dress and stepmommy literally laughs at her. She's like, you can't go to the ball in rags. And then she rips the dress.
It was also her mother's dress. So that's pretty fucked up.
It's pretty rude. She's like, okay, well, you are forbidden from going to the ball and we're going to go have fun and meet the prince. Have a great time. Ella literally is like, I don't give a fuck about the prince. Actually, I have a friend that works in the castle that I wanted to say hi to. I literally don't even want to go near the prince. So stepmommy and the stepsisters leave in their cute little carriage and Ella does, the Disney princess thing where she throws herself down and cries on a fountain.
A little cry in the garden. So when Ella's crying in the garden, she apologizes to her mom and she says that she's sorry and she's trying, but she just doesn't have any courage.
She's out of courage. There's a old lady vibing in Ella's backyard.
Real cute.
Yeah, she asks for some milk.
She asks for food or soup or something.
Okay, well, Ella goes and gets her a glass of milk.
Hey, milk is hearty, especially fresh off the farm.
I literally can't think about drinking milk. I'll throw up. So Ella, mid-sob, mid-panic attack, is just like, all right, let me get this weird old lady in my own backyard who I've never seen before a glass of milk.
So kind. So kind.
Respectfully, if there was just some old hag chilling in my backyard asking me for milk, I think I would probably run crying.
Well, we live in 2023, so.
That's fair. Okay, you think in the 1400s that was normal?
Yeah.
No. Anyway, so she gives her a glass of milk and the old hag says Ella's name and Ella's like, how the fuck do you know me? She says that she is Ella's hairy dog father.
She means fairy godmother.
Yeah. And then she was like, your mom believed in me. You've always believed in magic. Let me show you. And she's like, let me slip into something more comfortable. And she pulls out a little wand and does a little spell. And it's Helena Bonham Carter.
She's so fucking hot.
I know.
Bitch.
The only thing is she's wearing flippers.
Yeah.
And you can tell she's not used to talking with them because she moves her mouth so weird.
You wouldn't be either.
Oh, no, absolutely. I've watched toddlers and tiaras. Those things are fucking annoying.
Just like Helena Bonham Carter in a ball gown and a blonde glittery wig is just, it's giving.
It does
everything.
it for me.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It truly does it for me.
They really were like, you're going to do the opposite of what you've done for the rest of your life.
I think she was like the perfect choice. I think she did so well. I love her.
I completely agree.
I love her. I love that she did something like so different. Anyway, so she tells Ella that she's going to help her get to the ball. And she's like, we need to do some magic. I'm thinking some fruit and veg. We're going to use some fruit and veg to help us out here. She asks, do you guys have any cantaloupe? And Ella literally goes, don't even know what the fuck that is.
What is cantaloupe?
Never heard of cantaloupe. She's like, but we do have pumpkins. So they go into this cute little greenhouse. I just want this greenhouse. It's so cute. The fairy godmother uses magic on one of the pumpkins and it keeps growing and growing and growing and literally pushes fairy godmother and Ella up against the wall of the greenhouse until it explodes in magic and creates the carriage.
Yeah, I love how the pumpkin breaks the greenhouse and then it kind of like the glass and the metal from the greenhouse and the pumpkin turn into the carriage.
It's so cute.
It is so cute.
It's gorgeous. So then after they create the beautiful golden carriage out of the pumpkin in the greenhouse, they need horses, obviously. And Ella's like, I know 4 mice. So
they're my friends.
They're my only friends.
I love them.
My mice. So the mice get turned into 4. They're like ponies, I would say. They're not like fully grown horses, but they have like mouse ears still. They're so cute. Next, they need footmen. There's 2 lizards chilling on the fountain. The lizards are probably my favorite part of this movie.
They are equal parts adorable and terrifying.
Yeah. It's the mouth that scares me, honestly. Yeah, the teeth. They're still so cute. And then they need a coachman, to drive the carriage. So they take Mr. Goose.
It's the best part of the movie.
I will never forget sitting in the movie theater the first time we watched this and this man looking dead at the screen and going, I can't drive, I'm a goose. It makes me literally cry, laugh every time.
Like, it's so funny that it didn't even register the first time I watched it. I can't drive, I'm a goose.
He's still got like feathers and like a big nose that looks like a beak.
Yeah, I love how they kind of like look like animals still. It's so cute. Obsessed.
It's very cute.
It's dark. Nobody can really see them,
No one's paying attention to the footmen and the coachman. Like, they're going to a fucking ball, bro. So, of course, Cinderella can't go to the ball in a torn dress. So, Fairy Godmother is like, let me fix that for you. And she's like, okay, but you got to keep it. You got to keep it my mom's dress, just like pretty, stunning, gorgeous. The way they did this from like the animation to this live action could not have been done any better. I think the way they did this was so perfect.
The butterflies really were like, because at first I was like, no, we're not doing that. But then when I actually saw it, I was like, oh, it's perfect.
They just like flow so seamlessly into it.
Yeah.
That skirt. Oh my God. Goodbye.
How heavy it is.
I'm sure very heavy.
Like 90 pounds.
Yeah.
That bitch looks heavy as fuck.
I remember like reading like how much fabric it was and it was excessive.
It doesn't look anything like the first dress. I'm so sorry.
No. Well, also in the original, it was drawn as a silvery blue, but then when they redid the movie and remastered it, it looks way more blue in the remastered version than it does in the original. So I think that's why they went with like the blue color, because obviously in the parks it's blue too.
Yeah, it's like a whitish silver. It's not blue like at all.
Yeah, it was never meant to be blue, but then when they remastered it, it fucked up the
I'm glad
art
they
of
did
it.
Blue.
Oh, it's stunning.
I'm glad they did blue.
Gorgeous. Oh my God, I cannot get over that dress.
I love that dress.
It's so beautiful. I want it for myself. The fairy godmother tells her that her shoes are ugly.
Yeah, she's like, you fucking wear those, bitch. The fuck?
She says, you're not wearing those
What are those Rothies?
Flats. So she changes the tacky ass flats she's wearing into glass slippers. And she's like, well, I can't wear glass shoes. That's not happening. And fairy godmother's like, they're actually hella comfortable, bro. So she slips them on and
verbatim.
Yeah, that's exactly what FGM says.
They are so fucking cute and they have butterflies on them and they're so perfect.
They're like gold wings.
And Cinderella has her like sheer blue and silver tights on.
Mm-hmm. The carriage is about to take off and fairy godmother is like, oh, BT dubs, gotta be back before midnight. Everything falls apart at that point.
The magic wears off.
Bet I can do that.
Midnight.
I'm usually
that's late.
Way asleep by then.
She's
so
like, my
that's
bedtime's
fine.
9:30.
Yeah, really.
Fairy godmother also says your stepmother and stepsisters won't recognize you because she puts a little magical spell on her face or something.
Yeah.
At the ball, everyone is arriving. There's an announcer guy announcing all of the eligible maidens. God, he probably said so many fucking names that night.
He's probably over it.
Everyone looks great. Everyone showed up.
Wouldn't you? Yeah. I don't even like parties and I would go.
The king he's on to the prince. He's like, who are you looking for? And Kit is like, nobody. And the king is like, oh, the chick from the woods. And he's like, no.
The chick from the woods, verbatim what the king says.
Not looking for her.
Not at all.
For her at all. And then Daddy Skarsgård, the Duke, he waves over some fucking dude and his daughter, Princess Chelina.
Melissa looks at me dead in the face in the middle of this movie and says,
gotta keep it out for Chelina.
Stupid.
Especially because they're like British, so they call her like Princess Cheliner.
Yeah, and so it's like Chelina, but they definitely
gotta keep an eye for Cheliner.
Just imagine Nicki Minaj popping up in the middle of that ball.
Body rock. Justin Bieber's there. A pool opens up in the middle of the ballroom. Anyway, so Princess Cheliner is introduced to Kit. And she's like, I have a giant kingdom and your kingdom is tiny. And he's like, it is so nice to meet you. They've kind of been set up.
Yeah, the Grand Duke has pretty much promised Prince Kit to whatever the fuck her kingdom is. But no one else knows. Only the Grand Duke has planned this, though. He ain't told the king or Kit that he's promised to this bitch.
Yeah, who do you think you are?
The Grand Duke.
Shut up. Ella makes it to the ball. She has to walk up like 48 steps.
Yeah, and she's like nervous. She's like, I'm not a princess. I don't belong here. And then Mr. Lizard looks at her and goes, I'm just a lizard. I'm not a footman, and here I am. So
great advice.
Teeth.
Well, I'm just a fucking lizard, and I just drove us here.
Yeah. Honestly, get it together, Ella.
She's like, you're right. You're right.
Walks up 27,000 steps up to the palace.
She finally gets there and she's late, of course. So she
fashionably late.
She comes in and everyone is staring at her. She also looks like a million fucking doll hairs.
I would have a full-blown panic attack if that many people were staring at me. I would actually pass out.
She's fine though because she locks eyes with Kit, her apprentice friend, and that's all she needed.
Yeah, the prince walks from he's like on like a balcony.
He fucking leaves Cheliner. He's like, girl, I gotta go.
Out for you no
girl,
more.
I gotta go.
Yeah, and then so Kit and Ella meet in the middle of the dance floor, and she calls him Mr. Kit because, you know, she's got manners.
She's so fucking polite, bro.
So cute. And then he's like, can we have the first dance?
He forgets the word dance, though.
Yeah.
He's so struck by her beauty.
They're so cute. And then she's all nervous. She's like, everyone is looking at you. And he's like, no, everyone is looking at you.
No, it's the way he says it, though. He's like, believe me. They're all looking at you.
Y'all, listen, all I read is romance books. This movie has got it. It's so cute.
I love this scene because when they're dancing around, her dress is so big. It's like about
literally hitting people.
Hit people in the crowd and they all go, woo!
And back away.
Like the whoops from the crowd. Oh my God. It is so good.
The dancing is so good. There's lifts. Oh my God. He like lifts her a bunch in that giant ass skirt. We were literally being like, how many times did they trip over that dress while dancing? It had to have happened.
A lot.
I'm sure.
And then they wrap up their first dance and they're fully in love. Mm-hmm. Other people join in to start dancing. They leave.
Kid's like, let's get the fuck
He's
out of
like,
here.
I have a secret garden. You want to go? And she's like, let's go.
You think it's a euphemism? In the 1400s, you want to see my secret garden?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Also, okay, so before they go to the secret garden, they go to like a library room. And I looked at Melissa and I said, I've seen Bridgerton. This is a compromising position. They have to get married now.
Yeah, they're alone in a room together. They have to get married.
With no chaperone? They have to get married.
Marriage.
That was the times.
Kid is basically telling her, like, yeah, I have to marry Princess Cheliner for advantage or whatever because my dad's dying. Mm-hmm. She's like, damn, that sucks. That sucks. So Kid's like, okay, let's go to my secret garden. And there's a swing in the secret garden. A little sex swing action. It's like the widest swing ever. You can fit like 5 people on it.
Yeah, but it's just her dress.
Yeah,
because it's
for her
so
dress.
big.
So he pushes her on the swing and it's so cute. And then she loses her little shoe on the swing. So he has to put it back on for her.
He pushes all her skirts up.
Yeah, all 29 of her skirts.
He says, let me see that ankle, baby.
He's like, damn, where the fuck is your foot under here?
Yeah, for real.
They lean in for a little smoochy smooch, but Ella notices what time it is.
And while all of this is happening in the secret garden, Lady Tremaine overhears the Duke telling the captain of the guard that he has promised the prince to the Princess Cheliner. And no one knows this. But now Lady Tremaine is privy to private court information.
So Ella realizes the time and she tells Kit she has to go because of lizards and pumpkins and things.
He loves that.
He's like, I don't know what that means, but I love you more. So she runs away and then she pops her head back into the little secret garden. She's like, this has truly been the best night of my fucking life. Just want you to know that. But I gotta run. So she starts hauling ass. And he's like, what am I just going to fucking sit here alone in the secret garden? No. So he chases after her.
Yeah. Ella at one point slams into the king. She bows and then she's like,
bro, he has heart problems, Ella. Be careful.
Yeah, fucking chill, bro. With her fucking 700-pound dress, she's taking him out. Ella tells the king how wonderful and brave Kit is and how the king raised him so well. And then she says, I hope you know how much he loves and respects you. And then she bows again and she's like, deuces, and dips.
So she's running away, running down the 900 steps. She loses a slipper about halfway down and she's like, fuck it. She takes the other one off, runs with it, leaves the other one behind.
Who could have guessed Cinderella was going to lose a slipper on this palace stairs?
I had no idea that was going to happen.
I had no idea.
Kit is like, let's get my horse. We're going to chase after her. And Daddy Skarsgård, the Duke, is like, no, you have to go and entertain Princess Cheliner. So why don't you go do that? And the captain and I will go chase after this mystery princess.
Yeah, so they're chasing after the carriage. Mr. Lizard uses his tail to close the palace gates behind them so that the guard can't follow.
Nice move, Mr. Lizard.
Nice going, Mr. Lizard. Obviously, at this point, the bell is tolling for the midnight chiming of the clock and everything starts going to shit. The lizards are turning back into lizards. The mice are turning back into mice. Mr. Goose is going back into Mr. Goose. Ella in this pumpkin it no longer has wheels. It is turning back into a pumpkin. It is a giant pumpkin. She is still inside. It's just rolling down the road with her in it. What a wild ride she's had. And I mean that both literally and figuratively. Like, what a wild night, but also her being in this pumpkin while it rolls down the road and then hits a bump and explodes. And she just goes fumbling out of it. Incredible. And she's back in her pink dress, of course.
So Ella picks up her mice friends, puts them in her shoe, carries them home. Mr. Goose just flies back over the wall.
And it begins to rain.
Yeah, but Ella doesn't give a fuck because she's had the best night of her life. So she goes in and she starts to heat up some water for some tea. And her stepsisters and stepmother come home and they're talking about the mystery princess. And Ella is in a strangely good mood. And she's like, oh, I ran in the rain, so I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
And the stepsisters who are dumb are like, that's nice, Ella. Can you make us tea? And stepmommy, she's got it all figured out.
Well, Ella's also kind of doing a little two-step while she's making the tea.
Sharp lady.
Yeah, but she spills the tea. Not Ella, but the stepmommy. The tea on Princess Cheliner. She's like, well, the prince has already promised to be married to this princess from a neighboring kingdom. So honestly, tonight was kind of stupid because he's not eligible.
Ella doesn't really care, though. She's like, well, he'll be a beautiful memory, just like my mom and dad.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
She knows that she can't do better than
Ella,
that.
you emo-ass bitch. Go get your mans. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, she goes up in her attic and she writes it all in her diary so that she'll never forget about it.
Dear diary, tonight I gave an old lady some milk, and then she turned into my fairy godmother. And then
Mr. Goose drove me in a pumpkin carriage. And there was a lizard man there.
Ball. Is the greenhouse okay?
Oh, I'm sure it's not.
Oh.
Do you think stepmommy and sister go out there, though? They've
never looked in the backyard. They don't even know.
They don't even know they have turnips.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think they would notice if the greenhouse blew up, though. No?
I genuinely don't think so.
So the Ella puts her shoe in the floorboards of the attic for safekeeping. That's all she has left from the night. Cut to the king. He is dying.
Like actively dying.
Actively dying.
Not just like having heart problems and slowly dying. Like he is on his deathbed.
Kit comes in and he's like, hey, I have a question. Can I not marry the Princess Cheliner? And can I marry the random bitch that I met in the woods?
I still don't even know her name.
Whose name I don't know, but I have her shoe. Can I marry her instead? Because you're going to die anyway, and what does it really matter to you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So the king is like, yeah.
Bet.
Good night. Dies, croaks right there.
After their mourning period, after
like
the king
3 days
passes.
You know.
Yeah, who knows? they sent out a proclamation. The announcer guy, stands in the village and is like, hey, so we're looking for the mysterious princess the prince danced with at the ball that we had that everyone was invited to. You guys were all there. He wants to marry her. So yeah, if you guys can bring her to us, we're going to bring this shoe around for everyone to try on. Whoever fits the shoe gets to marry the prince.
So Ella is like, well, I have the other fucking shoe. So this is great. So she goes home and she goes to open her little floorboards in the attic and her shoe is missing. That's because stepmommy found it.
Yeah, stepmommy is up in the attic holding on to the shoe.
So she says, hey, here's what we're going to do. You're going to marry the prince. You're going to put me in charge of the kingdom and you're going to give the girlies advantageous marriages.
Yeah, Ella tells her to fuck off.
Yeah, Ella says, no, because you're cruel and you're a fucking bitch.
Yeah, she's like, what have you ever done for me? Why would I give you this kindness when you have literally been nothing but cruel and nasty to me? So what does stepmommy do? She breaks the glass slipper, smashes it against the wall.
And she's kind of like, why are you like this? Why are you so cruel? Why are you so evil? And she's like, you know what's free? Kindness is free.
Mm-hmm.
And love is free. And you've never had either of those things. So go fuck yourself.
Stepmommy brings the broken shoe to the Grand Duke. And she's like, listen, I have this other shoe. My servant girl had it. I'm not going to tell the whole kingdom that the prince is in love with a servant girl, as long as you can promise my daughters advantageous marriages. And the Duke is like, are you fucking threatening me, bro? That is so hot. I'm so into that. But
the Grand Duke tells the prince that they found the heel on the side of the road. I guess insinuating that she like got hit by a carriage or something.
Yeah, what?
Anyway, the prince says he'll marry Cheliner if they can't find the mystery princess, who's not a princess.
But they have to like search hard for the mystery princess for him
they have
to agree.
Do a good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to try that shoe on everybody.
Yeah, so that's exactly what they do. They go around to every single maiden in the village, country, surrounding areas. Yeah, whatever fucking country in France they're in.
Whatever country in France they're in. Turnipville.
No one fits in the shoe because it's fucking magic. And so it's only going to fit on Ella's foot.
Yeah, so they go around everybody, even old ladies, and it's nobody. It's none of them.
No.
So they go to the very last house at the edge of town, I guess, which just happens to be
the Tremaine house. Yeah.
Hey, it's Ella's house. You take that shit back. That's her daddy's house.
Okay.
Fuck Lady Tremaine. So the Duke and the captain are in there. They're trying the shoe on Anastasia and Giselle. It obviously doesn't fit them. And they're like, is anybody else here? And Lady Tremaine is like,
nah.
Nope, that's it. It's just us. Meanwhile, Ella is up in the attic, you know, her little hovel, and she is singing her beautiful song. The mice and the birds, they're just like,
they're in it to win it.
We gotta save Ella.
They also want to go to the fucking palace, bro.
So they get the window open. So Ella's voice carries out the window. And the captain is outside and he's like, so who the fuck is singing? Is that your fucking cat, bitch?
And the Grand Duke is like, I don't hear fucking nothing. Nothing. There's nothing.
And out of the army, I don't know, whatever.
The guard.
The guard, sure, comes Kit. And he's like, no, I think there's somebody singing. And we said every eligible maiden.
He knows.
Yeah, he knows. So the captain busts into the attic, busts down the door.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, hey, you want to try on this shoe?
Yeah, and stepmommy's like, I refuse to let you go. And Ella's like, you're not my fucking mom.
Yeah, fuck right off.
Suck a dick, bro. So Ella walks down the 900 steps from the attic and goes into the sitting room. Where
I'd like to think the captain gave her a piggyback ride down. Don't you think?
I literally am now picturing that. It's the best thing ever. Whee! So Ella goes into the sitting room where Kit is waiting for her. And she says her name is Cinderella.
She said, I changed it. I kind of liked it. It's nice.
It's got a little ring to it.
It's got a little ring to it. I like it.
And she asks Kit if he will take her as she is, just a country girl who loves him. And then he says, if you'll take me as I am, an apprentice just still learning his craft. But guess what? They put on the shoe. And it fits, because it's fucking magic.
Yeah, and then they go to make out, again. Mm-hmm. And the fucking sisters come in and ruin it.
Yeah, they're like, hey, don't forget about us.
And she's like, fuck you. As she's going to leave, stepmommy's coming down the stairs and she freezes, like, maybe if I don't move, she won't see me.
Yeah.
She literally stops and she's like, if I don't look at her, she can't see me. If I don't look at her, she can't see me. And Ella goes, I forgive you.
What a blow to the ego. Humbled. You just got humbled.
She said, I forgive you. And then she whispers to the captain, she's like, kicked him out of this fucking house.
This is my house.
Evict him out. This is my fucking house.
Yeah, well, stepmommy.
They get evicted.
Yeah, stepmommy, the sisters, and the Grand Duke are all exiled.
The Grand Duke, too?
Yeah, man.
He seems fine, though.
He was plotting.
Chelina seemed fine.
Plotting and scheming.
He was trying to do his best. Poor Daddy Skarsgård.
For his own neck, though. He wasn't looking out for the country.
He didn't want to embarrass his prince. Yeah, whatever country in France they're in.
Yeah. Anyway, Ella and Kit get married. Also, her wedding dress.
Everything.
Stunnalina. Good night. Beautiful.
So gorgeous.
I love it.
Nice.
Honestly, whoever did the costuming for this one should have done the live action Beauty and the Beast because, yeah. You know how I feel about the barn dress and that fucking yellow dress.
I love every dress in that movie.
Okay.
Great. The end.
The end. Go.
It's so hard.
I know it is hard.
I gave it a 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. I love this one more than the original Cinderella because it has all the nostalgia, but like modern. And I mean, have you seen The Prince? I mean, have you seen him? It's just so cute. I love it. I love the costumes. I love it. 10 out of 10. I put it under Aladdin, which is my number 9, and above Onward. So it is my number 10.
Dang, a new top 10.
I know. I just
new top 10 just dropped.
Love it. I love how they got like introduced in the woods in this one. I just love it. I love her butterfly ass dress.
I know this is a shock. I also gave Cinderella 2015 a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah, like you said, it's just gorgeous. I love that. Normally, I like the music. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like what they added into this instead of the full length songs are so good. Like Fairy Godmother just sang Bippity Boppity Boo and the Lavender's Green Dilly Dilly. I just think it's stunning. I love the characters. I love how they added humor to it. Like the original Cinderella is great, but this is just, it's so well rounded. I have it at number 12. So it's underneath Princess Diaries, but above Aristocat.
I think we'll do a patron episode for our next episode.
God.
I know, right?
We haven't done it in a while.
We have a bunch of new patrons, so
excited.
We'll probably do a couple patron episodes. So drum roll, please. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen this movie.
When is it?
Luca.
I love this movie so much. I literally love this movie so much. It's so cute.
This is Krista's pick. It's not her favorite, but she wants us to do it.
Okay.
This one about a little mermaid boy, right? Little fish boy.
Yeah.
Fish boy? I have no idea what it's about.
Yeah.
I just know the
They're in Italy.
The sound that was on TikTok. Silenzio Bruno. That's all I know.
It's cute. It's a good movie.
If you want to join Patreon, it's linked on our website, which is linked in the show notes. There's 3 different tiers. You get different things for the tiers.
We're starting to plan our merch boxes for this year, y'all.
Yeah, if you do our $10 tier, you get a merch box. And I think we're going to do something. We're going to do a little collaboration this year. And it's going to be pretty motherfucking cool. So if you sign up by, what do we do, May 1st usually? If you sign up by May 1st, you'll get our summer merch box. We usually send it out in like July, August.
Yeah, it's exclusive. Only if you sign up for our $10 Patreon tier.
Yeah.
You'll be a royal brazier.
Yeah, don't you want to be a royal brazier? Which I thought is a real thing. Or you could give us $500 a month. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Like $1,000 a month. Your whole paycheck.
Yeah, it's whatever you want.
Send it to us. It's up to you.
It's up to you. Goodbye.
Happy podiversary.
Yay, happy podiversary.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 These opinions are our own and are no way associated with the film or the film's production company.
The Tragical podcast cover art is created by Johnny the Alchemist.
The Tragical intro was produced by Ja Reezy.
Links to our social media and Patreon can be found on our website, located in the show notes.
Thanks for listening
to Tragical. Yeah, and then the other one, disrespects disrespect. My mouth just kept going.
Yeah, I would never. My waist isn't 14 inches, so.
She's only wearing one corset in that, and they said that they barely like cinched her. And I was reading a whole thing about how people were like, you made her look super skinny.
I eat 2 crackers a day, one at 9 a.m. and one at 9 p.m.
With that skirt, you're going to look tiny compared to that skirt no matter what. So...
You might.
Anyway, you're wearing those Crocs to the fucking ball, bitch? I don't think so.
What are those Skechers, bitch?
New Balance? Ew.
Yeah, like whatever country this is in France.
I'm literally crying.
Tragical.